I'm a cat owner mostly, and a laptop producer, editor, sound guy. I was born in Ashburn, Virginia, which is about an hour away from Washington, D.C. My mom is from India, and my dad is from Egypt, but they both came to the DMV area when they were somewhat young as well. When I was younger, I was always around music, and I started having visions of my own.
I believe it was, we started watching the Star Wars series, and you were little when you were doing it, too.
Some shit, like, died on a bench with lightsabers.
Huh?
You had him, like, disappear. Filming your magic stuff, I guess.
Say that again?
Like, you filming your magic stuff.
You remember that too?
Like, you would film it and then you, like, edit it and put it together for, like, a recap video or something. Like, we went to Broncos that one time and shit like that. But I don't know. You just always been into it.
That's good.
Editing my school projects. That's another one.
I remember starting with, like, the iMovie stuff. I remember doing a bunch of that stuff in the basement. I remember doing one of my favorites, A Scary Basement. I still think about that. I actually wrote, I remember in elementary school, I wrote like a little, like, homemade book thing about that.
Wow.
Invisible Potion is a classic. I'm actually sitting here with the cup that we did it in, the blue plastic cup.
Invisibility drink.
Invisibility drink, yeah.
So I remember quite a few of the first times making videos. To lose all of that old footage, I think, would truly be a loss greater to me than one of my own fingers. Music has always been there, in my time and mind at least. My parents met near DC in a club, so before I was even born, music was there. I loved the thrill I found staring out the window or sitting alone, listening to my favorite songs, imagining what kind of scenes I would want to write to them for my own films one day. And I found this whole process quite profound and unique to what most people my age were talking about. I was obsessed with developing artistic and performance skills and growing early on as a coping mechanism and for catharsis about what I didn't know yet. During my years finishing and post-graduating high school, I got myself in a lot of trouble and hardship. I struggled with addictions and had a short relationship with a girl for the first time since high school that also ended badly. I knew I needed to find a new environment and companionship and a sense of team building. I hadn't felt part of a solid team in so long. Music I knew I could do alone, but for filmmaking I knew I wanted to meet some people finally who were more like me. I need to tell people how I feel. I need to warn them. I need to scare them. I went from needing to do these things to doing these things, and for that I'm so grateful. My call to actions take many times. My character flaws overcome me for a time. But things change. I'm Ameer. Don't stop filmmaking.